Hello and welcome, my sewer munchkins. How you doing today? It's Chris here, Super John Bombo, about to play in the Moab bit, my favorite arena. It's my level where I feel like I don't just win more than 50% of my games. I win a significant amount more than 50% of my games, and that tends to make me earn medallions. Now, I actually never looked at my record before in a really, really long time. Sometimes I just sort of glance at it and just like, yep, bloop, that's the number. I'm realizing that my record's actually pretty freaking solid overall. You know, I've got more than 2 times as many wins as I do losses. I think that's good. So, today I'm going to be focusing on a wizard strategy. Well, I'm not even going to focus. I'm just going to do whatever I want. You know, I'm going to do a wizard tack shooter friggin' strategy up in here. What? You serious, Chris? That sounds crazy. It is. It is real crazy, but I don't care. Chris don't care. Honey Badger don't care. Honey Chris don't care. You know, I was doing this weird thing recently. I actually tried it out, and I thought it was actually pretty darn effective. I noticed that in a House of Cards, which I'm not going to talk about the whole Kevin Spacey thing or the ridiculousness that's going around with all those celebrities and stuff like that. But I noticed that when he was doing some of his, you know, I think we're gonna do a Dart Monkey start actually. When he was doing a lot of his speeches, because he had to do so gosh darn many of them, he ended up, you know, eating honey. And I was like, wait, hold on. I didn't know this was a thing. Is this really a thing that happens normally? And I found out, yes, it actually is. Honey is supposed to soothe your throat. So I was sort of intrigued by this. I was like, let's go check it out a little bit. So you guys know that I have throat problems every once in a while, and like I'm just like, I can't talk today, because I do have to talk a lot some days. Sometimes I talk for, you know, let's do a wizard combo here. I'm going to do a 1-1 wizard. Now, gosh darn it. I'm going to do some pink balloons against this guy as well. I got to do something to him, man. This is just a freaking annoying game. Put him on last, actually. Not playing well at all, if you can't tell. Different You know what? I guess I need at least one more banana farm, guys. I need it. I need it. If I don't get my second banana farm, the rest of the game I just get screwed over forever. So what I think we're gonna do is I'm actually gonna combine all these guys together. I'm gonna put a random tack shooter in the bottom down here, and I might get him up to 2-0 for now. That's it. I don't want to get him any higher than that. I'm probably gonna end up getting up to you know, maybe a 3rd tier, or I can switch to a blade meltron or a blade shooter if I want to. But I think a 2-0 for now is probably the most efficient thing for me. Now, engineers are really, really good, but their biggest weakness is definitely group balloons. So I think if I do a yellow rush, I can overwhelm this guy pretty darn easily. Unless he pops in a cannon or a mortar or something, you know, that's going to be able to pop a lot of these group balloons. So hopefully that'll help out. So anyways, I've been trying out this new thing where whenever my throat starts to hurt or whatever, I just go to the pantry and I have this bottle of honey and I just take a drop. No, I don't drink it. I want to point that out. I'm not just like blah, 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 chugging like, you know, 8 ounces of honey or something like that. Like, that's not the case, guys. But this is definitely gonna force a battle energy here. I'm actually just gonna keep on going. You know, normally I'd stop and just wait for the battle energy to happen, but this is gonna force a lot of lives. Even through the battle energy, we're gonna cause a ton of damage down below 40, below 30, and we are going to kill this guy with a freaking yellow rush. Suck it, Sari. Suck it. Yeah. When I say suck it, by the way, I mean suck on a lollipop, because lollipops are delicious and sweet and taste oh so good. And then you gotta get to that freaking center, man. That Tootsie Roll center is gonna be delish. You can't have lollipops without the Tootsie Roll center, dude. What is it then? It's just a sucker. An absolute sucker. You're a sucker for eating suckers that don't have Tootsie Roll in there. That's why they call them suckers. So, yeah, I don't chug like 8 ounces of honey or anything like that. Just, you know, gulp, gulp, gulp. That just sounds really, really gross. But I do just take like a little drop of honey and I just like put it in the back of my throat and just sort of let it soothe it, and it actually does a really good job. Now, I know what some people do is they make like tea with honey or something like that, and that's supposed to help soothe it as well. I just like the straight up honey, to be completely honest. It really does work. It's not instantaneous though, like a lot of people think. For me, at least, it I like eat the honey, I just sort of let it sit a little bit. If I start talking right away, it doesn't really help that much. But if I kind of just wait 5-10 minutes and then I start talking, it really does help and soothe my throat. So with the Rising Legend, I think we're going to do the same exact strategy. See if we can make it work again. We get Wizard, Banana Farm, and then Tack Shooter. And I'm just thinking, like, maybe a better combo. Instead of doing that Dart Monkey start, we might be better off doing a 1-1 Wizard, some sort of Tack Shooter combo, like Tack Shooter Cleanup Crew. But, of course, it's difficult on levels like this because, you know, you got balloons coming out of both areas. So that's never easy, man. It's easy for some towers, but not for others. The tack shooter, you want to put him usually towards the end of where the scent balloons come out, though, which is where the natural balloons are coming out. So, of course, I'm going to be doing a banana farm start again. Pop this guy down here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and put this banana farmer, like, right there. And get this stuff upgraded, man. So we're both going to be doing banana farm strats. That actually makes it a little bit easier for me, I think. I'm also going to pop my road spikes in here. I'm going to go for two sets of reds. I almost always do 2 sets of reds here, just because it's like my go-to thing. So he is going to rush me. I'm going to pop in a wizard. And we're getting him up to 1-1. That is my goal. It's interesting to see people that go mixtures of banana farms and balloon income like this. You know, it's intriguing. Because usually I think that he's going to end up trying to do some damage to me in the early part of the game here on round 3. But what's going to end up happening is I'm going to rush the crap out of him with those pink balloons on round 4. It's going to cause even more damage to him than it is to me overall. Hopefully, that's the goal. So this is actually not going all that swell right now. We're getting overwhelmed like crazy. So I'm going to use both of my sets of road spikes here. It looks like because they're going from different directions, man, that's what's really causing the problems here. So I use all my road spikes. I'm going to send up some pinks, though. I got to go for pinks. Even if he rushes me with pinks, I got to be ready for these guys. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get a quick tack shooter up over here. I think over here is probably the best location for him. I'm going to go up to 2-0 pretty much as fast as possible. I'm going to continue with the pinks no matter what. Like I said, even if it costs me to lose a lot of lives, I got to keep pushing against this guy. So here's my 2-0 model road spikes. I might have to battle energy pretty soon. I'd like to get a tack sprayer, though. And I do get the tack sprayer. Okay, so I got a 3rd tier tack shooter. I lost a ton of lives, though. I'm down to 56. So you can tell my starting process here is not all that efficient. Wizard and tack shooter just don't work all that well. Maybe I might be better off doing just a tack shooter start, like, completely, and just completely ignoring the wizard. I'm just not sure. So he's still chasing a little bit, which is kind of interesting. You know, even with 2 dart monkeys here, usually they start to catch up at this point. So he's going to rush me with some black balloons in here. Again, I think that I can defend, but I'm just not completely sure. Oh, $1, man. Donkelis. Still losing lives. I think I need to go for either a higher level tack shooter or just need to go for a freaking lightning wizard already. I don't want to lose the game on round 8. Let's just get the lightning wizard. I'll play a little bit more on the defensive side for a little while. I can usually outplay dart farm players in the middle part of the game. They need to build like 1 or 2 juggernauts. They need to build a crap ton of dart monkeys in the middle part of the game to defend. Or I can usually just build like 1 boomerang, 1 wizard, and just leave it at that. You know, just let it fly. If he does some candle balloons, pop another wizard in there. It's usually not that bad. So we might rush with yellow balloons here. I'm going to actually get ready to rush him as well. Kind of hoping that he upgrades a banana farm. He does not, so I'm going to go for my yellow rush. Sometimes you can get people to do the quick banana farm upgrade instead of doing a catapult or whatnot, and that can cause mega damage to these guys. So I'm kind of sad because he's got more banana farms than me right now. I am going to try to hurt him here. He's going to be able to defend this stuff without losing barely any lives. He's only losing, what, 10, 15, 20 lives total here, using all his road spikes, so I don't know if that was exactly the most efficient rush ever, but it's okay. It's okay. It'll work for me. So believe it or not, we actually don't even have that good of a defense right now. You know, even regen whites can probably cause some damage to us. I'd have to battle energy against regen whites, which is something I don't want to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scare this guy. I'm going to be like, hey, guess what I got? Boomerangs. Now you're not going to rush me, right? He might still rush me, but I don't want him to. Round 11, though. Ooh, scary. I think my best bet is honestly a 3rd tier left-sided boomerang, though. I think that's a good combo. So round 12 already. He's going to go, ooh. So I got to get my 3rd tier up. I'm going to probably end up battle energy this. Hopefully that's enough, man. Looks like it probably is. I'm going to pop another wizard in here. He might all out me here. I don't think he will, but he might. Most people are afraid of boomerangs, you know. They don't want to waste their time with that thing. So he's got a pretty good defense and everything. He doesn't have enough for, you know, a full-on zebra stop here, though, until he gets that nuclear sub up. So maybe we'll make him sell a banana farm or something. Oh, he does end up affording it. Oh, good for you, buddy. Good for you. So, of course, the next thing we can do is maybe a regen-led ceramic rush, but even then, it's just kind of a waste of money. I just don't even feel like trying against people anymore. They like 92% of the time they defend that thing. So, you know, do I want to help myself out in the later game, or do I want to help myself out right now and just ignore it? Alright, so I'm still sort of weak, though. I do have, you know, some problems here. I'm going to go for a quick 3rd tier tack shooter right here to stop any ceramics from coming out, but I'm still weak against those camo ceramics, believe it or not. So here we go. He's going to rush me. I got to go for this. I'm actually going to sell this guy for a tornado. Summon whirlwind, baby. Whoop, whoop, whoop. That's how you stop those ceramics, but I had to sell banana farm to get that happening. You know, he played me right there really well. You know, that's my only camo detection right here is these two guys. So I'll try for it. You know what? I'll do 2 sets of regen leads, followed up by a quick regen ceramic. Oh, I sent out the wrong ones. Gosh darn it. Well, that sucks. I wanted the grouped regen leads. Chris, what are you doing up in there? Anyways, this somehow actually causes some problems. At least a little bit. He's going to spam some dart monkeys. But, you know, the dart monkeys are just powerful at this point. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these guys. They're going to be able to defend pretty darn easily. So I've got some Moab Poppin' Power, but still not a good amount of Moab Poppin' Power. I'm actually going to pop another Boomerang in here, so what I'm probably going to end up doing is selling one of these guys for a turbocharge. A turbocharge. There it is. He's going to go for the Moab against me. There it is. We're going to sell this guy. I'm going to get rid of this guy too. I'm going to turbocharge this thing. And I should be able to defend, you know, with the turbocharge on this Moab. That's like my best Moab Poppin' Power. Plus, I got the Tornado Wizard and everything. So we will defend against this Moab, but I did have to sell the Banana Farm again to make that happen. Interesting. I think my biggest weakness is definitely the Moab Poppin' Power. You know, like how am I going to pop BFBs and stuff? It's gonna be difficult. So, let's see. Usually the way I take down these Dart Monkey players is with a BFB rush of some sort. That forces a Super Monkey fan club, makes them sell banana farms before they get their 4th tier up, and it's usually just, you know, a great way to take people down. I'm going to almost have my turbocharge back up too, so if he does rush me, I think I can just keep that guy and maybe get some fire apprentices or something like that, and you know, hope that's enough BFB popping power. You know, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop 2 more extra wizards in here. So I'm going to pop some extra... I don't even know if I want to do like regen leads or anything. Like, he's got the nuclear sub, you know? He's actually struggling quite a bit. He's going to sell a lot of his banana farms right here, guys. He's going to get the Super Monkey Fan Club, so that's exactly what we wanted to do right there. Nope, we're not going to kill him, but our income didn't go down all that much, and guess what we did? We caused a lot of problems for him. So you know what you're realizing, though, right now, is he's got, this is bad. I don't know what I want to do. He's losing a lot of lives, though. Are we going to kill him? We do! We take him down with the single BFB! Yes! He's not the rising legend no more. He's the sinking legend. Or maybe he's not even a legend at all. What's somebody who's not a legend? Dead. That's what they are. They're dead. I guess legends can be dead too, but he's dead, but he doesn't have a gravestone. And nobody remembers him, so therefore he's not a legend. Oh, good news! Oh, fantastic news! Well, I don't know. Maybe not for everybody. It was snowing today. I was kind of excited about that. It's showing that it's actually coming into winter, and you know, it's not going to actually stick, I don't think. Like, it was actually going on the ground a little bit and making some, like, sleety type deal. It was, like, really big flakes. When I say big, I'm talking gigantor flakes, man. We're talking, I don't know, maybe an inch wide or something like that. Like, almost. Ridiculous. For the first snow of the year, too, it was awesome. It's because it was really, really wet. So I'm kind of hoping that it gets, like, a couple, like, 2 or 3 inches of snow or something like that. So I can make snowballs, play with my dog in, you know, the backyard and everything. Usually, though, the way I like snow is I like it either to be, like, 2 feet of snow or, like, no snow. You know, the in-betweens, like getting an inch here and an inch there and an inch there, is really annoying, if you ask me. So we're going to try a slightly different strategy. The wizard start is really messing, and we get boomerangs again. Awesome. So again, our weakness is definitely Moab Poppin' Power. So early to mid-game is our advantage, or when we have to do a lot of our rushes, our crazy defenses, and doing all these wonky things that people aren't really used to. But I am going to try for the tack shooter defense. I'm looking for a blade shooter if possible. I think a blade shooter is a better way to go than a 3rd tier tack shooter in most situations. So I'm going to try for him, see if it works out. So this is one of those weird levels where the banana farm just can only really fit him on the side here. You know, that's like the solo spot. So here we go, we got a bunch of frickin' red balloons coming in against this guy already. Oh my god, why did I do that? Because I saw the wizard, you know? Oh, we forced a lightning wizard. What? That is intriguing, to say the least. Oh, I never got more bananas. Gosh darn it. Alright, so I'm gonna get my super fast shooting. Just in case you guys didn't know, tack shooters are a pretty decent tower. I'm gonna get my blade shooter. I'm just gonna go for it. You know, he's got no banana farms on his side, so I know I'm gonna be rolling around on the money when he's gonna have like nothing in the middle part of the game. So don't get too greedy and don't get down to you know, really low amount of lives where he just keeps on rushing with these weird regen lead, regen zebras, regen rainbow, you know, all out kind of rushes up in there. Those are the things that really do end up messing me up a lot. So I think I actually cannot rush with pink balloons. I think. I'm thinking, you know, I use my little brain up in here to think about these things. And I think the best thing for me to do is just wait until black balloons, you know? What do you guys think? black attack this guy. Black attack. Doesn't it sound like it's like really bad? Like it's the blackest attack of them all, the darkest of them all. And I don't mean that in a racist way, by the way. I gotta point that out every once in a while. So here we go. We got some black balloons flown out against this guy. You know, it's doing a pretty good job. He's popping most of these guys. I think we just got to keep up with the onslaught of balloons right here. Just don't give him a break. And he does have Ninja Wizard. Oh my god. So again, the biggest weakness to these guys is definitely the group balloons. You have to go group balloons against these bad boys. So he's going to rush me with some greens. He's probably trying to bait out my back. I don't know what he's doing right now. He's got like a really low income. He's going to go for some black balloons against me. I think I'm going to get really greedy right here, and, let's see, he's going for a big green rush, but I can handle it, you know? Even yellows, I can handle this. Blade shooters are pretty boss on this map. He's going to go for some regen whites, though. I don't know if I can handle that, though. I might have to battle energy this. I'd rather just use my road spikes up, you know? Just let them kind of do their own thing. He's sending a lot of these guys, too. So we're going to get our lightning wizard up in here. Definitely causing some problems, but not enough. Only lost 11 lives from that rush so far. What? After we spent out all that money, guys. That was a ton of freaking money. Goodness gracious. Okay, so what's next on the plan? We're just going to get a few more banana farms up. We got a pretty solid defense overall. I'm going to focus on probably getting at least 2 wizards, keeping this guy up in here just in case he does do a weird reach on Rainbow Rush. You know, all that reach on Rainbow Rush. Just Blade Maelstrom, gone. And he's got boomerangs. This is kind of like the Chris strategy almost. You know, I do, yeah, so I don't think I can do a rush, you know? It's gonna go later into the game, and this is where the ninjas are really gonna end up being a powerful tower. Really, I have to rely on the fact that I'm gonna have more money than this guy. That's my goal. Have more money. So what does he got? He's rushing me with just a few more balloons, but again, not a big deal. I'm gonna pop one random boomerang in here as well, just to scare him. Let's keep him scared. He's like, oh, dude, I don't want to rush this guy. Don't rush me, please. I don't want you to. Let me farm. Let me get millions of dollars while you have, like, your measly little crackers and put some ketchup on them and spread them up and eat them up for dinner, because that's all you have right now. You're poor. I'm rich. The richest of them all. I'm building my banana farms. It's basically like renting out to tenants. It's paying out my money. You know, it takes a little while. Oh, crap. Here we go. What do we got? What? Oh, I didn't have monkey sense on that thing. Oh, snap. So we're going to get another... Yeah, we're going to get another wizard in here. And now I should be good. You know, I'm going to go for... Oh, he's going to go for another weird rush? What the heck? He really wants to take me down now. That was a... Oh, crap. Gosh darn it. Well, see, here's the thing. Those rich people, doesn't matter how much money they have. If somebody shoots you in the face with a gun, you dead. It don't matter. So, you gotta be careful. I mean, you can buy armies of people and everything, but if they shoot you in the face, you're still dead. You gotta be careful. So we're gonna go for a Moab. I think his weakness is still kind of, you know, based on this stuff. We're gonna go for a monkey apprentice up to fire mage. I'm also gonna get my turbocharge ready. We're gonna get a 2-3 for sure. So he's gonna get a 4th tier ninja up. So obviously he's got some, you know, some good level defense up there and everything. I still feel like his income has got to be terrible though. Is it 500? He can't defend in the late game. He's got to do is a really nice rush against me. That's the only way he's going to be able to survive in this. So here's my bionic boomer. Now I could be greedy and get more banana farms. I think that's actually worse because I feel like he's going to probably end up rushing me fairly soon. I'm going to have to do something to defend these things. And I think the best way to do that is with wizards and blade maelstroms and turbochargers. So he's going to go for a pretty quick rush against me. I'm going to turbocharge this right away. I'm going to get one of these wizards up to a pretty high level, and we do take down the double Moab rush without even using a battle energy, by the way. But now what I want to do is I want to get ready for a BFB. So we're going to sell this thing. We're going to go for a BFB with some regen leads underneath this thing. Maybe even some rainbows or something. Maybe even some rainbows. So he's going to get multiple ninjas. I think he knows what's happening here, guys. He knows what's going to be coming out again. I should have waited a few seconds. I'm going to do a few more regen leads. Actually, I'm going to get rid of my turbocharge for now. We're going to go for a couple, you know, regen zebras underneath this thing. Regen rainbow, and then just regular zebras. Let's see what he does, man. I don't know. It's going to be tough. The balloons inside are the hardest part for him. He's got ninjas. He's going to have to turbocharge this thing for sure. But it's still going to be rough for him. Oh, baby. Is that turbocharge going to be enough? He's not even turbocharging. Get the turbocharge up, dude. Turbocharge it. Oh, no. And Killaman has been killed today. And we will win that game. So we're just pit dominators today. Whoop, 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 whoop. And we are officially over 1,000,000 medallions. Yay. So I've been working on this for a while, guys. As you probably know, working on my 1,000,000 medallions. You know, I haven't really been trying all that hard, but this is just a nice thing. If you guys don't know, I do have silver projectiles, which means I actually have 11,000,000 medallions total, but I spent 10,000,000 on those guys. So, yeah, if you guys did end up enjoying this video, make sure you press that like button for me. I'd appreciate that a bunch. 1,000,000, it's exciting. Subscribe if you haven't, and have a super duper delicious day.